check. And we're back. What's up? Call it well. Shoot's gonna be great. Mondays are the best. Let's do this. Where were we? Right. This file right here. This guy's great. You ever work with him? Wonderful. Okay, so here. Motionize this shot. We're making some final touches. I've noticed after looking at it for just little bits that it has slowly become somewhat of too much smoke. So we will reduce this smoketh stuff and become just that much more. I'll just bring this. Is that the one? Mask gradient dx. Those of you just joining us, basically, probably go to InDesign, open that stuff up too. Oh, what's this? So I've worked on this particular layout for social media setup of this Defender that was shot for Car and Driver. It's actually leaning really hard looking at that. We're just kind of going through and touching up some of the stuff that I already done. We had just wrapped our Insta story layouts yesterday, and then I kind of picked my favorites, put them in an Instagram layout, and then prepare for Behance, website, email promo, etc., etc. So with that said, we are on to the Photoshop portion of this. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I really don't want to go too crazy and take away from the beautifulness that is the photographicus. So we've got the motion in here, cars kind of tearing through. I think I'm going to, is this the darker stuff? Yeah, I want to come in here, just kind of touch some of these tires a little bit. 30 here. A little, I don't need to see under the car, you know? Just kind of dabbling in this a little bit. And, you know, another thing I was thinking is, you know, I don't want heavy chunk and contrast. It's great that that pops a little bit. I feel like the sky could probably open up just a wee smidge. Here we go. Curves. The whole thing can open up a little bit. Don't be scared. There's a lot of emails in 15 minutes. Okay. Where we go? All right. Bring it down. Now, I'm kind of happy with everything. I'm going to create my new layer with this. So there's some kind of wishy-washiness going on with the smoke. I'm going to go edit. I'm going to create a grain layer. Edit, fill, 50% gray. Change that to overlay. Filter, noise, add noise. 3, great. Filter blur. Blur, Gaussian blur, 0.3. Thank you. Change this to 78%. And they're done that. If I zoom in here, all the, ooh, look at that. I've been lied to. Right there. Fix this tizzy. So we'll go in there and we'll just clean that up or get rid of it. I don't know. I might like it, I might not. There we go. Yeah, that can just get mask. Let's see what happens if we get rid of it. Let's go to like 20%. X. Start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff, my adjustments here, group them. Yeah, these things too. Group that, turn it off. I'm going to go to the layer I was brushing on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go new layer, brush, pick up some of this color in here, just go 20%. Bring some, whoop! Option click. Pen. I know I keep saying I get a new Wacom tablet pen and I don't. Just gonna clean that up a tiny bit. There we go. Turn this back on. Control 0. I've noticed. So we've got this reflection in the fender here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, go here, pick up some of this stuff in here, squeeze this a little bit, and basically I'm going to clean this up so it's a little less about the edges of the mountains, and more about the pretty shape of the vehicle. Pick up some of this color, turn this one back on, and then just going to kind of blend the two. Remember, I have my grain layer on, which I will label. So we've got this stuff in here. We'll group that, mask it, brush, and then we're just going to basically brush that stuff. We'll fill it with black and then brush in what we want using my brush I made. Find it. This is the most time. This is the I spend more time doing. There it is. Brush hard. Got it. EX option delete brush. Come in here at 100%. We want all of it. Oh. Oop. Okay, it's probably not full. There we go. Hey there, hey there, hey there. How you doing? Oops, a little too aggressive. A little too aggressiveness. And whoopla. I'm gonna go here. Anybody else's grandparents ever say whoopla? Nope. All good. All right. That, and then come in here. Click, click, click. It's like a ballet. There we go. And our airbrush is in there. Tally-ho. There, cleaned up front. I notice there's some striping of the sky in there. No problem. Brush, Control-Shift-N. And we'll drop this in here. We'll go brush, do it the same angle. Remain soft in there, make it super narrow. Do like 20% of some white, or maybe 10%. Oh my god, he got so heavy with it. Don't worry. There. Thing. Probably even take the opacity back a tiny bit. All right. There. Now, probably let's do the windshield. We're here. Why not? So how I would do the windshield is, basically I want to kind of clean up what's there, bring in my own prettiness. So we'll go option click this, and I'm just super broad strokes here. 56 apparently. 50. Not seeing anything. Why not? Nope. What's my brush on? Smoothing 100%, 0, blah, blah, blah. Nope. I'm going to create a new layer. Oh, I'm still in that stupid mask thing. I'm going to call this grill. This will be the windshield. 50. Do some of this in here. And you're like, oh no, way to go. We'll find out here. New layer. Option click some of this color in here. I'm going to start brushing this back in. 20%. Oh yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Right. I always promise no singing. Violating those copyright thingies. I'm going to pick up some of this other color that's in here. Really need a new pen tip on this. Like, up some of that. Just lightly dust. Shift N. I'm just going to straight right. We'll do 05. We're just going to kiss the edge here. There. Control G, mask, D, X, Alt Delete, brush. Get in there with the nitty gritty. Notice the edges aren't 100% sharp, so we'll go here, we'll go 60. We'll just start brushing this in. As if it were already there. Shift click our way through this beautifulness. The idea behind this is to just not make the driver. We love him. He's the writer. We don't want to be mean. He's a wonderful person. And we just really want this to be about like, hey, that's a Land Rover Defender, not, do I know that guy? So that's the reason for this. Plus it kind of takes it from the editorial level to the advertorial level, which is kind of what your objective is with this marketing materials. Kind of just saying, look at me, look at what I can do. And then you're hoping somebody will go, I need that. I need what that can do. And they hire you and you get paid and everybody's happy, right? Right? Tell me. Oh, nobody's chatting. All right, we'll go back up here. I'm gonna fill in this corner here. Now, you're probably thinking, bro, that looks good, but that still looks a little fake. I know. We gotta play with it. Right. That's in there. Now what we're gonna do is we'll play with the opacity first. Still, it kind of gets me to where I want to go, but I still have the same problem. So without being a jerk, control click on here, mask. I'll go right to here and I'll go brush, pick up this one. And we're just going to sample this here and then, great buddy, but we're just going to tone you down a little bit. Any other stuff in there? Okay. Again, we don't have anything, we don't have any problems with him. He's a great guy. Just don't want to make it all about the driver. It's a little better. Now, notice I've lost a lot of this highlight here on the edge, so I'm going to go in here, go right in there, and take one of these, and I'm going to go brush, pick up some of the lighter stuff here, and we're going to go 20, and we're just going to hit the edge of this. So like what I've done, so I make a new layer to see if I want to push this any further. Back up. Looks pretty good. And then maybe even just for separation on this side, we'll pick up some of this color. We'll go 0.5% and just dab that there. Now, this also helps me go in and finish the rest of this mask looking deliciousness. You know what? We'll do the main hard. We'll go 450. Brush, Control plus. Yeah, oh. I see you over there. What is that from? Is there a mask? That's weird. Alright. That problem solved. Let's go over to this problem. Now, I know this is black underneath. I'm just trying to get some separation in there to kind of accentuate the design of the vehicle. Again, it's not necessarily my job, but it can be. So we'll have that. I'll just take that little extra lightness that I brought in there. And we'll just tone it down, just so we have some separation without it being like, okay. All right, cool. Perfect. I'll turn it on and off, make sure that's my friend. It is. Let's make sure this isn't crazy in here. Nope. It's delicious. It does its job. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Maybe a little too heavy. We'll take that back just a tiny bit. There. Still seeing through the vehicle, all this other fun stuff. Perfect. Now, cool. I'm gonna look at the whole thing here. I have my adjustment layers here. I'll save this so I don't lose it. Turn these on. Now I've got to kind of, I think I'm going to save this as a quick JPEG. Just to drop in my layout to see what my other colors look like. JPEG, copy JPEG, perfect. Save. Oh, of course. InDesign. Control D. See how it looks here. I want to do that. I'm trying to see how big I want this thing. Actually, just let's see this. I just want to be mano y uno. How do we like? How do we feel? What's working? What's not working? Is it too Dutch? Nothing wrong with the Dutch. Take offense. Camera term-ish. More about Dutch angles, I guess. It's to force everything into the corner to give it a little bit more action. Make it more actiony. There we go. Yeah. I don't need all that other crap. It's just road. I always forget to hold on Option Shift when I do that. And we get distorted. Whoop! Probably your ear I yelled into. I like it very much. So I feel like it wants to be in my face. This is the gram. Let's go. Let's go big. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. I feel like the background needs to come up. The colors are good. It's going where we want it to. Let's play with this one now. All right, that one is. Go to our yellows. That one was. What was it again? Copy that. We're underneath the bridge here. Hello, friend. That one? Uh-huh. Get that. This thing. Uh-huh. Try to see what. Okay. All right. No need for you, buddy. Okay. Alt Z is that command that doesn't like. All right. Let's try to figure which one was InDesign. Lightroom. It was not that one. It was this one. Now, I have to retouch this background out. Is there anything other? If I turn the filters off, because what I'm trying to do is see if no filters off. If there is anything that gives me a little bit more trees over here. I might like Mobetta. No. So we'll just export with export. See where this takes us to social process. Cool. Again, 300 DPI, TIFFs. That's what we're working. And now, before I get crazy with camera raw filters and stuff, I'm just gonna kind of find a happy place for this thing between all of them, and then I don't have to worry about any of that other stuff. Let's see here. Figure out where I put this thing. Process social. Processed social. Of course, folder in a folder. It's always a folder in a folder. All right, open this one up. This one has my Lightroom adjustments on it. So we're going to do this, create virtual copy. I might not like everything that I've done to it. So I'm going to hit reset. What do I like? Okay. I'm just going to do reset. I already have the one. So I can do just export with previous, use unique names. Do Photoshop. We'll open up that last one. Doesn't have all the fluff on it. Bring it in here. Control 0. Because I kind of like, let's see what I like. Kind of compare. Let's learn another command key. Back off. Okay. There we go. I like. Turn that down. Bring this here. Let's see color-wise where we end up. This has got a little red in it. Like split the difference. If I go there, maybe. See what happens. Curves. Let's play with this a bit. I'm just trying to find a happy medium here. It's subtle. If I take this down even more, I'm just going to go right into what I want to fix first, which is the car. The car to me looks, for lack of a better term, right? I'm going to bring this up. Ooh, I'm going to use object selection tool. Thank you, Photoshop. You're the best. All right, we're going to select this guy right here, or girl, could be either. Select them, it. Let's do this. Show me the money. There we go. Right on, right on, right on. Fill that with white. Control D. Now, back here. Obviously, we're lit, right? Don't want to be super lit. Maybe this is more about the shadows than anything else. So I'm going to group that. Mask, we're going to save what we've done so far into the layered versions of all this stuff. For social. Clearly, no idea where I put my stuff. Save that there. DX, Alt Delete, Brush, Control 0, F. Change up my things here. The thing is, I really feel like this is way lighter than it wants to be, or should be, naturally would be. I'll bring this down a little bit. Well, yeah. See, that feels more like how the light would be. Let's pull the saturation back. How I remember it, per se. All right, all right. Except there's this weird odd color. Right? That fixed that. Shifted it to the direction. Interesting. I mean, I feel like overall it would be slightly warmer. cool. Brush. Go to our truck or the vehicle. Truck. There'd be some ad over there. Be like, what did you just call that thing? I'm gonna brush the lighter area in at 20%. Bring out the body here. Right. See it's coming in our mask. Hood a bit here. Go with 30. I'm feeling daring. Let's see where we're at here. We've brightened it up like lots. Go to brightness and contrast, see what this gives me. I kind of feel like I want to be lighter. There's the contrast because we're in the forest. Dappled light everywhere. I'm feeling good about that. But I kind of want to get it off the, well, yeah, off the edges here. So I'm just going to brush this stuff out that I don't want. 60x. Bring that down a little bit here. And these highlights here. I can do that. Oh, you know what? What did I just do? I like what I did. It's not affecting what I thought it was going to affect. But this one doesn't have the same mask. That's what's bothering me. It's like there's a little bit of ghosting. I should have done these this mask should have been this mask and so on and so forth. That perfect. We want the ground to light up. So we've got that. We just need to get rid of man-made stuff. Okay. So go here, save. What I did want to do was kind of do a little foreground darkness in here, just on this rail that I shot over. There was something about that I did like though, which was I did like the background being darker. There's so much contrast up in here. Love that. Made it darker with the curves, made it lighter with the brightness. All right, guys. Trying to figure out